Hey everybody, we are back in Natchez, Mississippi in front of Pearl, and we're going to take you along for the ride.
Today, we are making the final decisions. Don't you think they're the final decisions?
Probably not.
We're making some plans for what we're going to do with this gorgeous girl, how we're going to take this 19th century lady and turn her into a 21st century livable space without compromising her historical integrity. So, come on inside. Come on. So now that we're in the house, you're probably going to be watching it going, why are they doing this? Why are they walking us through just talking about what's going to be in each room? This is why. Because every time somebody says to us, I really want to do what you're doing, I really want to do historic home restoration, what is the first thing they say to us, Kevin?
I don't know where to start.
I don't know where to start. This is where you start. You start with the
planning.
And so we're going to show you what our planning has resulted in and our plans for Miss Pearl. Again, these are our plans. We hope you like them. If not, that's okay. But this is what we're gonna do with our house. And if you need help planning what you're gonna do with your house, reach out. I am so happy to tell you what to do with your house too.
Okay guys, let's go, and I'm gonna remind you real quick the layout of this house. Here's your entryway, here's Lane and a pile of wallpaper and stuff.
Look, it's gotta get worse before it gets better.
Right.
That's just how it works.
This is your living room, right off the entryway. That door to the first bedroom is going away. So you'll come entryway. This will be the first bedroom. It's got this great original fireplace. Already having some furniture delivered. That door will go away. Those closets going to be changed. We'll show you all those in detail. We take you back through the entryway. You walk into the dining room. It's not going to change a ton except for everything.
Just cosmetically.
Cosmetic changes. We're going to touch all the walls basically. In through the kitchen. It's getting completely changed. And let's take you through here. This first, right now, this will be kind of mudroom laundry room that goes out to the backyard. This will be a third bedroom.
Maybe we should play Spot the Puppy.
I'm sure you could spot the puppy. This will be the third bathroom right here. Let me take you back through the kitchen because that's how we're going to access the main bedroom and bathroom. Pretend that door is not there because it's going away. This is how you'll get to the main bedroom. And this will be the main bathroom. Now we're going to break it all down. Is it a new thing?
Yes, I know. Can you believe it?
I really can't believe it's a new thing. And this is the light fixture?
Yes.
For the living room?
Yes.
That's some serious foam right there.
It's a serious light fixture.
Oh.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh shoot, it's in pieces.
It's a wagon wheel.
No, it is not.
What is it? It's a captain's wheel?
It's a steamboat wheel.
Steamboat wheel, okay.
Because nothing could be better than this 1970s light fixture that we have.
Cool.
Now everybody thinks it's a wagon wheel.
I'm sorry, I said it was a wagon wheel coffee table. I mean...
Light fixture? Coffee table.
That's from When Harry Met Sally.
Oh, it's not nice.
It's a wagon wheel coffee table.
It's because the Mississippi River's right there and I wanted a steamboat reference.
It is. It looks very steamboat.
You're mean.
All right, Lane.
All right,
living
Kevin.
room.
This is the least amount of work that we have to do. And we'll give you a pan of the whole space and you'll see how much work there is to do, overall if this is the least amount of work there is to do.
Well, the thing is, we're going to touch every one of these rooms on every surface.
Yeah.
It's going to have the floors refinished, but the floors will, for the most part, remain intact.
Yeah.
We're going to have a little bit of tiling to do. Some of the bathrooms.
Not in here.
Not in here.
The way you referenced that, it was like we're going to put tile down in here.
You are so bad.
This is Dilly Bean.
Dilly Bean has to be held, evidently.
He is very bad.
But we're going to be, removing paint, refinishing paint.
Right. We're not going to strip all the paint in the entire house. I think real purists would love it if we stripped all the paint. That would take us, and I'm not kidding, that would take us probably a year and a half to strip all the paint and refinish all the woodwork. So some of the major elements, the doors, the mantles, we may remove the paint. The rest of it, we will seal for lead. And then we will give a nice fresh coat of paint. Make sure it's clean, make sure it's not chipping and peeling. We have a big problem in this house. We have oil-based paint that they've come over and painted with latex. We have a ton of chipping, that's bad. One of the biggest problems in the house, and one of the things that people get the most freaked out about, is coming in and seeing this plaster. And a lot of people will be like, oh no, you've got to take the plaster down. No, this can all be repaired. So even though we're going to wallpaper the walls, we're going to skim coat our plaster. We'll re-adhere this. We'll use construction adhesives and anchors to re-adhere the plaster back into the lab and make sure it's nice and solid for the next 100 years. And then we'll skim coat over that. And then we'll wallpaper it.
Yes, we're going to wallpaper most of the rooms in the house that were originally wallpapered anyway. Yeah. But we are going to clean up all of the plaster and then wallpaper over those. So let's go back to the entryways, basically the same thing.
Yeah.
We've got to repair some windows.
Every window in this
touch all the
house has to
surfaces.
be restored. Every
But we'll take
single
you
window.
into the first bedroom and show you what we're doing in there.
Yeah.
We are in the first bedroom. It's just off the living room. You'll access through the entryway, and we're going to make some pretty big changes.
Pretty major changes.
In here. Right now we've got one closet here. You had to pass through to the main bedroom for some bizarre reason.
Well, that's how these houses were built.
Just walk bedroom through bedroom.
A lot of people are like, that's so weird. But you have to remember that this was a time that there were just different social norms than we have now. So airflow is very important. So having these doors that would pass through to every bedroom is going to allow for cross ventilation much more easily. And a hallway is wasted space. So in a smaller structure, you're not going to have a hallway. They're going to connect each room to one another so that there's not a single square foot of wasted space in this house.
It's a lot less privacy back then.
A lot less privacy.
But so this door will go away. Now this over here is a closet for the main bedroom, and it is enormous. So we're going to do some different things, and we're going to change it up and use this space back into this bedroom.
You can see we have a lot of delamination, a lot of plaster problems. We have a huge place where there was a probably 70-year-old bizarre patch. We've got to fix that, but we'll be patching all of the plaster, re-skim coating it.
Sorry, no.
I don't think they can see what we're saying no to. You're just pointing at the floor and saying no.
Can they hear the growling?
Come here. Oh, tell me.
I'm too exhausted from moving all this furniture and
I'll hold it.
Carry this dog.
I'll hold
that
it.
5 pounds of fluff gets heavy after a while.
I don't think it's even 5 pounds. Anyway, so we'll get the plaster all cleaned up, and then the biggest change. Right now, this house has one bathroom, a singular. So what are we going to do, Kevin?
So we're going to turn it into from a 2-bedroom 1-bath to a 3-bedroom 3-bath, and we've got to get a bathroom in here. So we're going to utilize this space.
We're going to what?
Here, utilize.
Utilize?
That sounds like a word.
I think utilize should be a word.
Makes more sense than utilize.
We're going to utilize this space.
We're going to utilize this space to put in toilet, shower, sink.
Yeah. And again, we have another beautiful original mantle with all of its original tile work intact. There are treasures in this house. These light fixtures, the one which is in the entryway, and then this one here, these came out of a Methodist church here in Natchez. They've been in the house for decades. They were in the previous owner's Sunday school class when he was a little boy, and he is, we'll just say he's a retired
He's
judge.
even older than me.
And he's been retired for a few years. So these light fixtures have some great age to them, and they have a lot of sentimental attachment to the house. So they'll be staying right where they are, and we're kind of decorating around them.
But again, this room, we've got to make some plaster repair, Then we're going to wallpaper this room. Lane's picked out a beautiful paper.
Yes,
Actually, I don't know what it is, but
the
I'm just
Fox Love
assuming it's beautiful.
I love that you know it's going to be beautiful no matter what.
Right? Then we're going to make us a period appropriate, beautiful bathroom.
Yep. All right.
All right, let's go to the dining room.
Should we do dining room or main bedroom first?
Nothing really much happening in the dining room.
Very little, but they need to see it.
We'll take them to the dining room, then we'll go to the main bedroom.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Here we are in the lovely dining room.
I think this is my favorite room.
It's a really good room. It's got this great fireplace with our blue that we love. And now you're talking about stripping this back down to the original wood.
So this mantle has a lot of, obviously we've got the latex paint over the oil that's chipping and peeling, but then we've got the oil base underneath that has started to fail. And so we can see that this was a stained mantelpiece to begin with. So I think I'm gonna tackle it.
Like, you know, of course we're going to
tackle it.
Try to do it and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see if it ends up painted again.
We should be successful with this. But we've got this beautiful feature. We've got this beautiful light. I don't know if it's actually on camera right now.
But we'll.
But you've probably seen. We'll cut to it. We've got the beautiful light fixture in here that we're going to keep.
Let me talk about the light fixture for a second. So it is Vaseline glass, which does have a little bit of uranium in it. And somebody a few weeks ago got real ticky about the uranium glass and was like, that killed everybody when they made it. And actually, if you think that, that's actually incorrect. There's no peer-reviewed documentation that says that uranium glass actually killed any of the workers. It was the uranium girls who were licking their little paintbrushes and painting watch face dials.
Yeah.
So this uranium glass chandelier never was responsible for the death of anyone, nor will it be responsible for the death of anyone now. It's completely safe to have in your home.
Right. We have uncovered some the original wallpaper you think here, which was really pretty. I wish we could keep.
I know. I don't know that it's original, but I'm going to say it could be original.
30s, 40s at least.
The newest it is, it's 40s, and it is beautiful. And I have a pattern picked out for this space that incorporates all these same colors, but I'm going to go on a hunt for a very similar pattern to this.
I love the one you've got picked out. So if you don't find it,
it's okay.
We're good.
It's a good second, but if I could find that.
Yeah, I mean, and you can really see it well too.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So it actually has this great built-in that is way deeper than it needs to be. I guess they were storing bodies back here.
Storing bodies, yes.
I don't know.
This is where you kept Aunt Mabel.
Aunt Mabel. That was her room. Okay.
Yep.
But it's way deeper than it needs to be, and we may need to take some of this space from the pantry, which is on the other side.
We have a good plan for some of this. Right now, this is 2 feet deep. None of us in modern day living have a need for a china cabinet that is 2 feet deep. That had a practical purpose 100 years ago. People actually used it to store their china. We don't do that anymore. So we're going to keep it, we'll maintain it, but we'll make it more of a 10-inch deep actual display china cabinet, and then we're gonna do some really cool things with the space for the kitchen to make the kitchen much more functional.
And now we're going to take this back to the wood as well.
You don't want to leave the 1980s wallpaper on it.
And it's still got its glass, but they wallpapered over it.
They painted it first and they wallpapered it.
Bizarre reasons. So we're going to take that back. And that's true with all the transoms, actually.
The 80s were a confusing time for everybody.
But the transoms, all of the transoms in this house have been either painted or wallpapered. So we're going to take those back as well. There's also this great double French door that goes into the kitchen. We should take that back to the wood too.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. And off of the entryway, we have this fantastic pocket door. We're going to take this back down to wood, right?
Yes.
Rolls so well. We will go next. Kitchen or main bedroom?
Let's go to the kitchen. Because I'm really excited.
She's excited about the kitchen.
I'm so excited about
So we're going to take you to the kitchen. The kitchen is horrible workspace now. Really bad. I mean, there's the hot water heater. So
doesn't everybody want their huge Ream hot water heater right in the middle of their
refrigerator?
kitchen?
I mean, it's perfect. So this obviously all of this is going to go away, including the 1 million pound industrial stove.
The last owner actually told us that it weighs a ton. Like it literally weighs a ton. So
it's so big,
they had to
so
bring
heavy.
it in 7 pieces. But I think we need to point out that this room has 3 doors and 2 windows. And because we don't change the footprint.
And the windows are low. Oh, did you come up with a new word?
I did footprint.
The windows are really low, so you can't put a counter underneath the windows unless
Right.
you change them, and we're not going to do that.
Well, it's a historic neighborhood. Obviously, we don't change windows anyway, but even if we wanted to, we couldn't raise the windows because there are protections for what we can do to the outside of the house. So we have to come up with a creative solution to work in this ridiculously huge but difficult space.
Lane came up with this brilliant idea.
I'm
I
really
think.
excited about it.
And instead of cabinetry all around the walls, we're going to put everything in the center so that you still have the beautiful walls. We're going to do tile from the wainscoting up. And we're going to tile this floor. We're going to see what's under this floor.
We're hoping there's wood.
Yeah, we're not sure. I don't know if there's wood.
But we don't know what's coming. We don't know what's under it. We know there's plywood under the linoleum, so we're hoping that we'll pull up the plywood and yay, there'll be hardwood, but maybe there's not.
We'll see.
So
But we're going to do an island that is going to incorporate
everything
you need.
Where Kevin is standing, there will be the stove and range. Next to that will be an under-counter refrigerator. Then next to that will either be an under-counter freezer or ice maker. I haven't quite decided. On my side will be the sink, the dishwasher, and then we'll have seating. And you're gonna have a huge marble, probably worktop. So tons of workspace here so everybody can come in, work together.
Yeah, the first time we use something other than marble, I will be shocked.
I know, I love marble. I have a problem with
marble. Well, it's so
marble.
appropriate too.
For the wall?
Does it matter which side?
No, it doesn't matter. And then we have the cabinets that I showed you being brought in, and I gave you close-ups of that you can't really tell what they are, but they're really cool. There will be two antique cabinets.
They're huge.
That are freestanding on either side of the chimney.
All your storage will go in there. So if you're here cooking, all your spices are there and your pans are there. And your refrigerator
on this side,
is
we
here.
have dishes and glasses and silverware next to your dishwasher and sink. So a really practical space.
We do
I
that.
do want to say that we will be taking the cabinets that are here out, but we have found a place to donate these cabinets. So they will not go into the landfill. They're going to go to a architectural salvage place that's here in town because those cabinets we think are 1950s. And while they're really cute and really sweet, there are literally 3 uppers and 2 lowers. So not practical at all.
You will not see us come in with a sledgehammer to demo very often. Only when we have to. We're going to reuse and repurpose and
everything
and donate as often as we can.
Yep. So Kevin has sent me into the pantry by myself, so I can tell you what we're going to do in here because there's not room for both of us. This is the back side of that china cabinet that we showed you. So we're actually going to borrow footage from that china cabinet. We're going to cut into it, move the wall forward so it remains a china cabinet, but that will allow us the space to inset on this side an additional refrigerator freezer. Then we'll have your microwave and a coffee bar in here. So anything we don't really want to see in the historic style kitchen, but we still need regular access to. We want to make this pantry part of the functional, everyday usable space in this kitchen. There is still going to be tons of cabinetry, tons of pantry storage in here, but this space will be a wonderful, usable space. And why not? Because we have this glorious window that lets in natural light all day. It's a bright, big space. So why would we save it just for food storage? Also, there's like an old-timey school pencil sharpener in here. That's the kind that I had when I was in kindergarten, that you got up and you went and ground your pencil just so you could quit doing homework for a second. It will absolutely stay in here. So that's our plans for this incredible pantry. We're really excited about the design of the kitchen as well. All of this is original beadboard, and we are going with Farrow & Ball's Studio Green on the beadboard, and then from the top of the beadboard up, we'll be doing beautiful subway tile. This is the only ceiling in the house that's still plaster. The rest of them have had drywall put over them, so we're going to be correcting those places where we have some plaster failure and lime washing.
Okay, this is the third bedroom. What is she doing?
She's trying to curl up my back.
Okay.
Your eyes do not deceive you. This is a different puppy.
A different orange Pomeranian.
You one little spriggets, and the other one's barking.
Yes. This is the third bedroom, which was originally a porch.
Yes, it was an exterior space.
It's not huge.
It's been used as storage.
It's just 11 by 11.
But big enough to do magical things then.
But we are going to do this whole built-in section where we center the bed, probably do a queen-size bed or a double bed.
Either or.
Either or. Queen-size bed or a double bed right here in the center. And we're going to build out both sides. This is Lane's brilliant idea to build out closet space on both sides. It's all connected, little inserts for lights and little nightstands, basically. Right.
Very Norwegian in feel, very Swedish Norwegian cottage in feel in this space, because it is a small space, but we don't want it to feel like an afterthought. We want it to feel like, hey, if you came to stay here with your parents who are retired and moved to Natchez, this is the room you're going to want to stay in. Right.
It'll be fun. There will be a large bathroom just off of this room, but you will have to enter this space here to get to it. So we're going to show you that next. Okay, here we are again in the mudroom. It was a little kind of a temporary kitchen that they had back here.
Yeah, the previous owner's wife was a caterer, so she had her main kitchen and then she had her secondary kitchen. She had a lot of cooking to do. So we're using this space in a completely different way.
We will make the guest bathroom and the bathroom for this bedroom here. So it will be a full bathroom, but you can access it. You can access it.
I think we're tired.
I've got low blood sugar. I've already claimed that.
We are making up words at this point.
Well, I always do. So you'll be able to come through the kitchen, get to this bathroom. You'll be able to come through the bedroom, get to this bathroom. Should we talk to them specifically about where everything goes in this bathroom? They don't care.
I don't know that we've really decided yet.
No, but this one will have a full bath.
It will have a big, nice soaking clawfoot tub, which every Victorian home needs a clawfoot tub, and this is where this one's going to be.
The other two bathrooms we're going to do showers, so this will be your big tub.
This doorway will no longer be here.
This is going away.
So many extra doorways in this house that will no longer be here. We will keep them though. We will store them, keep them safe in case somebody ever wants to utilize them again in the future. And behind where we're standing right now is where the laundry space will be. We'll still have a huge space for laundry, probably a stackable washer and dryer, cabinetry, storage. It'll be a wonderful space that overlooks what will become a beautiful backyard with a deck. So another bright, open, high-ceilinged, airy space. It's going to look just spectacular when we're done.
Okay, next, final.
The main
We will go
bedroom.
to the main bedroom and main bath.
Yes.
I'm so excited. The main bedroom, I'm excited about this one.
This is Kevin's favorite space.
Yes. Well, I came up with the idea for this one.
It's a great idea.
This one, this closet, like we said,
touch
is
that
going
in the
away.
center and see if that's oil. See that thing right there? Right there. Ah, that's what's dripping in the floor. Told you.
Yeah, we don't even have a leak.
Nope.
Now I have this on my finger.
Now you have oil on your finger.
Back again in the main bedroom, we will access it through the dining room, this great door here. This was the only closet for this room, and it is going to be utilized. That space is going into the first bedroom, as well as this space for the walk-through, and then that was the closet for that room. So this will be a wall here. We're going to build this entire wall out as closets and little seating. Seating
window
bench?
seats?
Window seats. I knew there was a word for it. I was going, seating bench? No, that's
I mean, they are seating benches. They have to be at the window, so they're window seats.
So we're going to put a window seat under each window and then build out all cabinetry, closets. So this will be cabinetry here on both sides and then big hanging closet in the middle.
So you have shoe storage, linen storage, all the storage in the world that you would want that you never would get in a 1900 era home. We're going to make sure we have in this space.
So we're going to cut down. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors in this room. We're going to cut it down to 2.
Yay!
Make this all closets. So we've spun the camera around so that you can see the great original fireplace that obviously will stay. It's really beautiful. And then this was the only bathroom in the house.
One bathroom. And the last family that lived here raised 2 teenage sons in this house with 1 bathroom. That just shows you how our expectations have changed in the last 40 years.
So originally you could access this bathroom through the main bedroom or through this hall that leads to the kitchen. We're going to close that off so that the main bathroom is only accessible through the main bedroom, which makes sense, right? It is 7 by 7.
7 by 7.
Is that what I said?
There was a conversation yesterday about whether or not it was 6 by 6 or 7 by 7. I said 7 by 7. He said 6 by 6 because he had just measured it. And then he just measured it again and it was 7 by 7.
I think it changed.
I willed it. I willed it to 7 by 7.
Oh man, will it to 12 by 12 then?
Right. The power of will compels
Will
you.
us a central hall on this.
Right. That would be the best.
So we're gonna put, walk-in shower. Lane's got a great sink that you bought. Where'd you get that sink?
I bought a beautiful double marble. Well, it's double bowl marble vanity. It's not a double marble. That would be 2 marbles thick, I guess.
That would be really heavy. It's already heavy enough.
Marble vanity from my friend Dave at Good as Old. He's at Good as Old on Instagram. Maybe I shouldn't tell you to follow him because then you'll buy this stuff and I won't get this stuff. But it came down from Michigan. And it's going to go in this bathroom. So we have 2 sinks, a large standing walk-in shower, your commode, and then storage.
Well, it's going to be another great bathroom. That's it.
That is the floor plan for this space.
Feel free to not tell us what we did wrong.